Ste.Marie Airport Development Corporation, owner and operator of the Ste.Marie, Ontario, Canada Airport, is proud to support the Sault Curlers Fall Classic and welcome all to beautiful Sault Ste. Marie. The Sault Ste. Marie Airport. Go there to get anywhere.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Ah, now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
The 2025-2026 Grand Slam of Curling schedule is out, with big events happening all over Canada, like the Masters heading to London in September, the Tour Challenge from YNCU this October, the Canadian Open from Saskatoon in December, and the Players' Championship from Steinbach coming in January. Early bird weekend and full event passes on sale now at gsoctickets.com. Let's rock!
The rock faces around Lake Tahoe are legendary. But this fall, new ones will emerge in the Tahoe Basin. Pullman, Mowat, Gushu, and more. November 4th through 9th, the Grand Slam of Curling's first ever event in the U.S. is coming to Lake Tahoe, where the greatest rock stars on earth unite for 6 days of incredible curling, celebrity appearances, and après curl parties you won't want to miss. Get your tickets at thegrandslamofcurling.com. Let's rock!
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
You work the land, you just gotta be a jack of all trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you gotta be a welder, or a farmer, or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else.
Welcome to the rockshop.net, the official store for the Grand Slam of curling. Whether you're looking for the best hats, stylish clothing, fun toys, or unique accessories, the Rock Shop has it all. Shop online anytime at therockshop.net for exclusive Grand Slam of curling gear, or come see us in person at your next event. Therockshop.net, where fans find their favorite curling gear.
For over 20 years, the Sandra Schmirler Foundation has granted more than $9 million to hospitals across Canada for life-saving equipment for premature and critically ill babies. In the past 4 years alone, $4 million has been granted thanks to the curling community's incredible generosity. The need continues year-round, and with your help, we can ensure every baby has the chance to grow up and become a champion, just like Sandra.
Developed over a decade in collaboration with the finest ice makers this side of the Atlantic, the Pebblehead PB5 is nothing short of a triumph of sophistication and craftsmanship. Weighing less than half its lumbering copper predecessors, yet boasting tenfold their durability, the PB5 delivers perfect, consistent ice, time after time. The PB5 by Pebbleheads.com, the apex of ice-making ingenuity for the roaring game of curling.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Ah, now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
If you work the land, you just got to be a jack of all trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder or a farmer or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else.
Faces around Lake Tahoe are legendary. But this fall, new ones will emerge in the Tahoe Basin. Pullman, Mowat, Gushu, and more. November 4th through 9th, the Grand Slam of Curling's first ever event in the U.S. is coming to Lake Tahoe, where the greatest rock stars on earth unite for 6 days of incredible curling, celebrity appearances, and après curl parties you won't want to miss. Get your tickets at thegrandslamofcurling.com. Let's rock.
Ste.Marie Airport Development Corporation, owner and operator of the Ste.Marie, Ontario, Canada Airport, is proud to support the Sault Curlers Fall Classic and welcome all to beautiful Sault Ste. Marie. The Sault Ste. Marie Airport. Go there to get anywhere.
And on seat F from Manitoba, we have P. Dunstone. And from Alberta, Team Van Amsterdam. Gentlemen, the ice is yours. Good curling.
Good evening to curling fans across Canada and around the world as we bring to you the 2025 Henderson Medal Fall Classic presented by Kioti Tractor Dealers of Ontario, live from YNCU Curling Center in beautiful Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, Canada. We have had an incredible display of curling so far, with 18 teams vying for $95,000 purse. Teams from Alberta, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Ontario, Northern Ontario, Newfoundland and Labrador, as well as international teams from USA, Korea, Japan, Switzerland, and Italy, all trying to get world ranking points and get a piece of that purse, which is awesome. We welcome viewers from around the world to our streaming broadcasts, and we hope you enjoy every single game that we are providing on YouTube via Curling Stadium. There are 4 games going on tonight. These are the quarterfinals. All of them are underway. Our feature game tonight is on Sheet A, and we have Team Epping, Northern Ontario from Sudbury, against Team Sinnett from the USA. A reminder, there is a chat space if you want to access that throughout the game. We'll try to keep you updated on all the other games that are going on tonight as we start these quarterfinal games here at YNCU Curling Center in Sault Ste. Marie. Welcome to the broadcast. Sit back and enjoy. And as we get this game started, Team Epping has the hammer as a result of being an A qualifier. And Team Sinnett has put their first rock in the rings. Team Epping has ignored it and is now Team Sinnett putting up likely a front guard here to cover theirs in the rings. This should be a great matchup. Trying to make this curl and get to that center line, so the no-tick rule is in place for this event, so that rock there is perfectly placed. Can't touch it. Therefore, John Epping has asked Ian McMillan, the lead for Team Epping, to get around their corner guard that they just put up there. So the qualifiers for this event Two teams came out of A. Team Epping was one of them. As a result of his qualifying through the A side, has the hammer in this evening's game. Team Dunstone was the other team that came through A from Manitoba. Of course, the Sault Ste. Marie connection there with the Harnan boys, EJ and Ryan. On the B side, we had Team Casper from USA qualifying, along with Team Retornaz from Italy, Team Carruthers from Manitoba. And then on the C side, the afternoon broadcast that we brought to you today, Team Ostley from Switzerland came through in a very tight game against a fine Fournier team from Ontario. Team Sinnett found Last Rock to make magic happen and win that game against Team Young from Newfoundland Labrador. And then the Young team from Alberta, very impressive team, Team Van Amsterdam, and they got through as well. So the matchups are there. We'll keep you apprised of all the scores as we go through this evening's draw. So now we got two in behind that yellow garden. Here we go, trying to clean up here. So Tanner Horgan, who can throw smoke here, is going to throw an out turn. They're going to try to throw this straight down and see what kind of damage they can do in behind. 1, 2 gone, and a roll for a corner. A great shot by Tanner. Good start to the game for him. Lots of granite on the left side of the sheet. Interesting call here. Got one behind the corner, so Team Sinnett is going to try to clean this up, hopefully by making a similar shot here. Trying to hit this on the low side, make a double, and roll in front of his own. Very precise. Starting to keep it straight, so they must be close. That's a great shot. Didn't quite get the roll, but still a very good shot to begin the game. So John's asking Tanner to come down. Certainly won't have the same weight as he did on his first one. Trying to make the hit and roll. Again, he'll have to cross this rock. Keeping it straight. Okay, he's trying to make it curl here now. They're not trying to roll behind, they're rolling open. Team Epping lane 1. Out turn hit is the call. Moving a lot. That kind of jumped on them there. That's going to roll out, I think. It is. So missed a bit on the sweep there. That did jump a bit from, we're right behind the sheet here, so that did make a quick move. So asking Jake Horgan to make an out-turn draw around that staggered corner guards. Welcome to all those people in Sudbury that are watching. We got a great contingent from Sudbury here watching the game. Had an opportunity to sit and have dinner with a couple of ladies upstairs from Sudbury, and they're enjoying the event. They are now out in the ice watching close by. That one is hanging there. Might be a little bit hot. Starting to make the move now. Will be buried, but it's going to be deep. So Jake got it back 12 foot. Going to be a similar type call here. Out turn, just keeping it a little bit tighter line. So this line looks just fine. Now they're starting to go on this. As he got the weight, got the room. Looks like it's going to be just fine. At the tee line, John seems to think that there's enough room there to actually move this rock. The ice conditions this week have been incredible. Thanks to our ice people that have been working this event and trying to make the best playing conditions for these world-class teams. Tom Leonard from Curl Sudbury, Bruno Bin from North Bay Granite, of course our own Larry Carr, and with the help of Mark Stefanizzi, these guys have done a stellar job in making this ice world-class for world-class curling. So congrats to those folks. This looks like a great shot here by Jake. To lay 2. Will it stay? Not quite. Maybe a little bit on the heavy side. Had great line. Still laying 1, buried but deep. So an out-turn draw for Sam Strauss. Very impressive team. And they're doing this for the first time here. So glad they've made their trek here to Sault Ste. Marie to play in this event. Both USA teams that were in the field this week have qualified. So out-turn draw again around that corner. There should be no issue with the line call at all after playing down this spot for the last 4 or 5 shots. So looks good. They're trying to get a little deeper just to bury it. So they can't play the same shot. So John will have to keep this high now if he's looking at trying to get a 2-ender here. Looking for top 4. Welcome to all our viewers in Sudbury, and certainly all those from the USA as well that are watching their favorite teams. So again, that same shot, out-turn draw, trying to get this higher though. This team has had a very good season so far and looking to continue that with an opportunity to try to win this event. And John has put it exactly where he wanted to put it. I'm not sure there's an opportunity to move that. There's lots of movement, but I think with a little bit more weight, it's likely to run. So indication is from Team Sinnett is that they're trying to get around that green one. It's a matter of which way do we go here. In turn, out turn. They want to get this on the tee line and out counting that green one that's got a bite of the 4-foot. So he's opted to go in turn. Had a chance to watch this sheet earlier this evening. This afternoon. And so that ice does look like max. It does stay there for a long time, and then it makes the move. And I've watched a couple of draws in this spot, and the tendency has been to come just a little short. So we'll see how the adjustment happens here. So he's got to get the tee line. So Sam Strauss with his last rock here in the first end. That's well out there. Keeping it straight. As you can see, lots of folks here watching tonight on both sides. And again, we'll see if this comes up light. Really got to go on this one. Might just feather tick. Yeah, that was so close to being perfect. Very good effort there. Had the right idea. That did swoop a little more than it maybe has earlier this week. So a draw for 2 here for Team Epping in the first end of this quarterfinal game. The Henderson Medal Fall Classic here in Sault Ste. Marie. Out turn draw. Needs a good chunk of the 4-foot for a deuce here in the first end. And no question that is there right on the button for a 2-ender for John Epping and the team from Sudbury. 2-0 after end number 1 of the quarterfinal matchup. We'll be back with second end action in a minute.
You work the land, you just got to be a jack of all trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder or a farmer or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else.
Hey Ben, what's the Aztec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Ah, now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Aztec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Aztec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
Live curling rocks. And this November, the best in the world are coming to Tahoe. Get your seats now at gsoctickets.com. But hurry, early bird pricing ends soon.
Okay, we're back for end number 2 here from the Henderson Medal Fall Classic here at the YNCU Curling Center in Sault Ste. Marie. Welcome everyone. Skips deuce in the first end by John Epping. And so the team Sinnett from USA has the hammer in end number 2. Rock went into the 4-foot to start the end. Corner guard went up. And then, of course, Team Epping decided to guard that one in the 4-foot, and now we go around the corner. So sort of a typical start to an end. So an out-turn draw. Sam is indicating that it is a little bit on the outside of the broom on his release. Definitely is hanging there. You got to get this moving a bit. Might get a little lucky off the green one there. No, not quite. Instead, he bounces another one into the rings. So a little wide, a little heavy. Not a good combination for sure. You're going to see another guard go up here. Three other quarterfinal games going on this evening here at beautiful YNCU Curling Center. And we'll do our best to try to keep you updated. Not doing much with this guard here. Starting to over curl a little bit, trying to keep it straight. It looks like it's probably going to come into the rings. So they'll lay three, but the play will be in the rings now. So opportunity here for Team Sinnett. They've got two corners up, a chance to maybe make a double and roll behind. So three other games going on this evening. Of course, we have our game right here between Team Epping and Team Sinnett. Right beside us on sheet B is Team Casper from USA against Team Carruthers from Manitoba. And doubles made there. On the other side, we have Team Retornas from Italy playing against Team Osli from Switzerland. And then we have Team Dunstone against Team Van Amsterdam from Alberta. So we'll keep our best, do our best to keep you updated on the scores of those games. You're also welcome to go find those games if if you feel like you need to move over and watch your favorite team somewhere else. It's always there for you. So please feel free to surf over to the other sheets that are available. Got our nose hit coming here. Replace that one that was just hit, so Team Epping lane 2. Out-turn hit. Just got the broom down, and now they're trying to carve it a bit. See if they can't make this roll. Not going to happen. Going to be nose on the high side. So rolled open. This is the third year for the Henderson Metal Fall Classic. It's been great. We are so pleased that we were able to sustain this event, even though it's been a very difficult scheduling year with Grand Slam events being front-loaded, the Pan Continental Cup that's going on right now, the pre-Olympic trials that's going on right now. We are very confident that next year is going to be an excellent event with a return of more teams. So, but we hope you're enjoying this at home. It's still a world-class event, and we're loving all the people that have come from all the different communities around our area and beyond. Well, again, trading rocks here. N2 of this quarterfinal. Again, it seems to be running down that. Probably need to bring the weight down in that area. That side of the sheet seems to be a little bit straighter than the other side. Indication is hit and roll behind, maybe catching the back edge of his own. Change turns here with the in turn. Did watch this game earlier on this sheet today when we were doing C final. This did curl in this spot, so we'll see. So Jake got that out a bit. From my perspective, that was definitely a little bit on the outside of the broom. Now trying to make it move. Will he catch the back edge? He did. So has one behind two corners and still the same sort of situation here. It's going to come down to who makes that roll first. So in-turn hit. Threw that really good. They must be close. They're just keeping it clean, and there it goes. A little quick movement and a great roll. So a quick decision here from John Epping. Clearly he has to hit this dead on the nose to make the double. Got to make this curl a bit. Just missed it. I'm going to guess that they're going to split the rings here and try to get their deuce back and tie this game up. So a great roll there to make this an opportunity to tie this game up. So Sam is going to try to split the rings, and he just needs full 12 to get there. But I'm going to guess he's going to want to get these separated and equal here. So probably hear clapping in the background maybe. There's people getting all jacked up to watch the Blue Jay game tonight. So we got curling and baseball going on at the curling club tonight. We got to have a great crowd. It's going to be electric in here. In-turn draw. Wants to probably put it right on the, just past the H there in Henderson metal. That's where he's got his broom. Or even further over, actually, is fine too. Take away any kind of hit and roll that he might have. This looks very good. Well, a little deeper. John's looking at that opportunity for a double there. It's there. Probably needs half a rock. In turn, zero ice. I think in turn. We'll see how John puts the rock down on the hack. Yeah, in turn, trying to attempt to make a cross-house double here. Take that two-ender away. He's a little in out. Must be close. Making it curl a bit. He's got it. Does he have a piece to knock that out? What a great shot by John Epping. And the crowd's loving it here. So they brought that in probably a foot too deep. And that's what happens when you're playing against world-class curlers like John Epping. So good sweeping call by Jake. And now a draw for one. I believe that he's called a draw for one here. Yeah, he's playing the draw, out-turn draw to get his single point here in the second end. Nice weight. So it's 2-1 after two ends. We'll be back shortly.
Developed over a decade in collaboration with the finest ice makers this side of the Atlantic, the Pebblehead PB5 is nothing short of a triumph of sophistication and craftsmanship. Weighing less than half its lumbering copper predecessors, yet boasting tenfold their durability, the PB5 delivers perfect, consistent ice, time after time. The PB5 by Pebbleheads.com, the apex of ice-making ingenuity for the roaring game of curling.
The 2025-2026 Grand Slam of Curling schedule is out, with big events happening all over Canada, like the Masters heading to London in September, the Tour Challenge from NISTU this October, the Canadian Open from Saskatoon in December, and the Players' Championship from Steinbach coming in January. Early bird weekend and full event passes on sale now at gsocktickets.com. Let's rock!
I've got this one. So, how was that?
Wonderful. Now let's do it again.
Video assurance, a commitment to quality.
Okay, we're back. N3 here of quarterfinal matchup between Team Epping from Northern Ontario and Team Sinnett from USA. Welcome everybody out there. Two-one after two ends, and hopefully most of you are chiming in and watching in online, and then got the Blue Jay game on ready to go for that one as well. That seems to be the theme. That's what it is here at YNCU Curling Center tonight. We got the big screen TVs on, people watching television upstairs. Some are out here watching curling, and I'm sure at the fourth end they'll go up and check out the score. So it started out with a center guard. Team Epping went deep. And then down the same path, Team Sinnett went deep as well. So maybe a little bit quicker here. We'll keep an eye on this one, see if they adjust. Maybe not quite curling as enough, not quite curling as large as it was earlier in the day. We'll keep an eye on this. Oftentimes when you go through an event like this, the ice may straighten a bit. And again, that seems to be coming a little bit on the deep side. So a little bit of a pattern here. Down the same path. That one seems to be a little bit on the inside of the last one, but again, everybody's coming down to the back one, and so we got a mess behind the tee line. In other games, Team Van Amsterdam just scored a deuce in the second end, is up 2-1 against Team Dunstone. Team Casper from USA is up 1-0 playing the third end against Team Carruthers. And Retornaz Osley, no score, still 0-0 playing the third. So Tanner throwing the same out-turn draw, a little less weight this time. And that one did come up at the end. So Sam has called for an out-turn draw. So Kevin Tuma trying to come down to that green one just put there by Tanner, and this is about the 7th shot in a row down the same spot. So this one's got great line. Probably going to bump it a bit, which is not a bad idea, actually. So still a green Epping stone laying shot rock. And now that front one's going to come off. So John's going to ask Tanner to peel that out of there. I don't think he's looking for this to be drilled back. I think this is more just a straight peel, but and peel it is. I think I saw the guard call. That looked tight line out of his hand. And maybe light too. Didn't quite get that going. Definitely got off the line in a hurry. Well, not the call, or not the shot that they were hoping for there. Leaves that wide open. Very high guard. John's going to ask Jake here to hit this on the high side. Looks like probably board weight. Wants to hold the shooter. So out turn. Looks like maybe board weight. Hitting this on the high side and trying to hold it in the house. Doesn't want to roll too far. Line looks very good at this point. Not really doing much with it. Now trying to make it curl a bit. Okay, good execution there by Jake Horgan. Out-turn hit attempt here. Again, trying to make sure that they keep this in the house. This moved quick early last time. Now they're trying to make it curl, so looks like a nose hit. A little bit of an inside roll. John's indicated to try to hit this just slightly on the high side and roll this back to the same position. So Jake Horgan throwing an out-turn hit. On-off is always a good indication that this is going to be properly executed. He actually spilled it over in front of the other one, so that doesn't hurt at all. Changes the angles. That was an excellent shot. Little bit of a dilemma here for Team Sinnett. They don't really have much in terms of angles there, and that guard is so high, it's almost unusable. What to do? Their best bet might be to just come down and tap that about an inch and get the angle on the green. Saw a few people heading upstairs from watching the first few ends out on the ice. Probably to go watch a little baseball and curling at the same time, which is just awesome. So I think they're looking at trying to get it to top 4 here. They've played the shot numerous times, so they certainly know the ice and the weight. We'll see what they're playing here. So out turn draw. Definitely, he's going around the guard. And they really got to go on this. Great scrubbing. Good sweep. Just not enough. So we got some trouble here for Team Sinnett. Two to one here playing the third end. Could try to hit that. Move that yellow out to lay probably 3 or 4. John's tapping the top of the forefoot to lay 2. Definitely options here. Gonna guess that probably the one thing they do not want to do is get to that top forefoot and then have it staggered where Team Sinnett can actually get to that back one and make a freeze on there. So they're taking their time on this one. So I think they've decided that they are going to play the hit here. Definitely playing a hit. So out turn. If they do, probably a nose hit, I'm going to guess. Till A3. Just keeping it clean. Trying to make it move a little bit here now. That's they're hitting it on the outside. Okay, so they are now laying 3. And decision time for Team Sinnett here. What to do? They did look at hitting the double and sitting there to lay 1. I think that's what they're going to play here. Try to stay in this game and not let it get away here early. So a big shot early in this game. You cross this and roll out, disaster. You hit this on the outside, same thing. This is precise. He's got to make this nose hit right here now, or this could be a big end coming up here. This team has played great all weekend. Trying to keep this straight. That is over curling. And that is not what the doctor ordered there. So a draw for 3 here for Team Epping here in the third end. Oh, turn draw. Pretty routine here. Played this so many times in this end. I don't think there's been an in-turn called the whole end here. It's been all down this, but this side of the sheet, I don't see any issue with this at all. And it is a 3-ender in the third end for Team Epping. So Team Epping with a 5-1 lead after 3. We'll be back with fourth end action in a moment.
Developed over a decade in collaboration with the finest ice makers this side of the Atlantic, the Pebblehead PB5 is nothing short of a triumph of sophistication and craftsmanship. Weighing less than half its lumbering copper predecessors, yet boasting 10-fold their durability, the PB5 delivers perfect, consistent ice, time after time. The PB5 by Pebbleheads.com, the apex of ice-making ingenuity for the roaring game of curling.
Live curling rocks. And this November, the best in the world are coming to Tahoe. Get your seats now at gsoctickets.com. But hurry, early bird pricing ends soon.
You work the land, you just got to be a jack of all trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder or a farmer or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else.
Ste.Marie Airport Development Corporation, owner and operator of the Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, Canada Airport, is proud to support the Sault Curlers Fall Classic and welcome all to beautiful Sault Ste. Marie. The Sault Ste. Marie Airport. Go there to get anywhere.
Okay, we're back, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight on this very busy sports evening in Canada, and we got curling and baseball and all kinds of other stuff going on. But glad you're joining us for this matchup tonight between Team Epping from Sudbury and Team Sinnett from USA. 5-1 after third end. 2 in the first for Epping, 1 in the second for Sinnett, and a big 3-pointer in the third end. So 5-1 coming back to the glass here in the fourth end. In other matchups this evening, we got 3 other games going on. Team Dunstone is now taking a 1-point lead over Team Van Amsterdam with a 2-ender in the third. So it's 3-2. Team Casper and Carruthers are playing right beside us, and it's 1-0 for Team Casper. And they're doing this without their skip this weekend, by the way. He's away at the Pan-Continental Cup, I believe, as a 5th player for Team Schuster. So very impressive performance by that team to qualify and playing a great game tonight against Team Carruthers. And then Team Retornaz and Team Ousley are still 0. Oh, let me just check here. I think somebody got 2-3. That's a big 3-ender for Team Retornaz in the third end against a team from Italy against Team Ousley from Switzerland. So 3-0 for that team, who are always perennial favorites here in Sault Ste. Marie. So Team Epping laying 3 here. Out turn, hit attempt here. They got the 2 corners up, so that was the strategy at the beginning of the end. Got them well spaced and even, so you got to make probably 8 good shots here to get yourself a deuce back. So a good start to the end. Made a hit and partial roll, but pretty much exposed. So John can go after that. This team from the U.S. has been very impressive this weekend. So glad to have them here, representing I believe the state of Minnesota, and playing great this weekend. In-turn hit for Tanner. Trying to make it curl a bit here now. Well done. So in-turn this time. Hit and roll is the call. My apologies. In-turn draw around the corner. Line looks great. Poking out the other side, pretty much wide open. John's going to chase that one. Lots of curl here at YNCU Curling Center this week. Very conducive to aggressive play which we've seen from all teams. Very entertaining curling. Out turn hit for Jake. Will run straight down this spot. Well done. He's going to roll this out. So Sam calling for the same shot here. Maybe not try to get this peeking out the other side, just around the guard. Looks like he took maybe an extra inch of ice here. And he's certainly not inside. That might have been a little set there, so likely won't hurt him though. There it goes now. Really should swoop good at the end. There it goes. Got to go on this still. Still poking out the other side this time. John will chase again. Okay, in turn. Going to take some weight off of this one. So third's the last stone here of the fourth end. Just cleaning it. Might have to carve this a bit. Starting to go now. Still got to go, but he's fine. So Team Epping is doing what they've done all years, just putting on a performance. This team has grown. They are comfortable in their game plans, and obviously they execute. So very impressive team. Need a big shot here. So a freeze attempt. Out turn. Again, just keeping it clean. Always a good sign that it's close to being what you're hoping for. Now trying to curl it a bit. Starting to make a move now. This looks very good. Well done. I think he thinks that they see enough of this to get by the guard and redirect that yellow out of the rings. Not a lot of room here. He's looking from the other end. He can tell now that it's a little tighter than he first thought. Everything's kind of edge to edge, so neither one of these are easy for sure. So he's going to take the yellow on and try to just squeak by his own there, top 8 foot. Oh, out turn. Okay, out turn. That did look like minimal ice, but it looks like he's made it very easily done. Great shooting. So Team Epping laying 4. It is tough for this team from the U.S. right now. They're playing against a team that's on top of their game. What does Sam do here? So he indicated maybe hitting that rock that John just hit and rolling in behind and freezing to that one. I think that's probably his best option at this point. And then hope for an error. So a little desperate here on that, but you're running into a buzzsaw team right here now. They're making everything. So looks like he's going to play this with probably hackish weight. Try to make that roll and freeze on that one at the back 4 foot. So tough shot. So Sam Stroh's trying to make this really good shot here, trying to make sure that he tries to keep his team in the game here, trying to keep it straight here too. He's close. Great effort. Just caught the back edge. Really good effort there. Needs a mistake from Team Epping. There's a short run back. I think the whole curling world would be shocked if this wasn't made, but stranger things have happened in curling. Got it dead in the middle of the rock. This will be like peel weight, straight down the sheet. Just cleaning it. Dead on the nose, laying 3 and forcing Team Sinnett to make a draw to the 4 foot for their single. So in turn draw. Need a chunk of the 4 foot here for their single. That one's moving early. Starting to go. The weight looks okay, but that is curling hard, and that's not good. That's too bad. I'm not sure if that got something. That's a big steal there. Sadly for Team Sinnett, it's going to be handshakes, I think. I think that was a steal of 3 there, so it would be 8-1, and they're going to shake hands here. Sadly, but what a great performance by Team Sinnett from USA all weekend. Hopefully they can find their way back to Sault Ste. Marie next year, but an impressive win by Team Epping from Sudbury. They move on to the semifinals tomorrow. and they will play the winner of Team Casper. They will play the winner of Team Retornez and Osley tomorrow in the semifinals. So thank you very much, everyone out there, for watching our game tonight and joining in. And we'll hopefully see you in the morning.
Live curling rocks. And this November, the best in the world are coming to Tahoe. Get your seats now at gsoctickets.com. But hurry, early bird pricing ends soon.
If you work the land, you just got to be a jack of all trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder or a farmer or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else.